Hey there, TRW crew. Matt Pasalo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com, and this is your TRW Stone Wizard version 2 tutorial number 63, the Magic Weed non-true type font slash almost true type font TRW style. Okay, so I added a little extra to the end of that, and I'm going to show you why at the end here and give you a little bonus treat of a function that I haven't seen in any other program. I haven't seen it. If it's out there and it's in a video somewhere that's before today on March 4th at 3 in the morning here, then let me know because I haven't seen it anywhere. So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like. So this is a function that is in a few programs out there. So what we're going to do here is a long time ago, we started the whole sticky flock weed boxes trend going on, where you put the boxes around all the individual letters and you can customize them with the sticky flock adjustable rhinestone template material that we sell. So what we did is we just created a function to be able to create those boxes very easy for you and very fast with our program. So let's show you how that works real quick. Couple different features. Now I'm going to highlight the entire design here, and I'm over here in my Magic Weed section of the TRW Stone Wizard, and this is over here where we're doing our non-true type font. So first thing I'm going to look at is my spacing tolerance. You can normally keep that at around 0.06 unless you're doing something kind of weird, is a good spacing. So basically I'm just going to highlight it all, group letters, and it's done. So grouped all the letters. Now what we did that's a little different is we decided to make all of the letters a different color, because we didn't want to make them all the same color, because what happens then is it's hard to tell which ones didn't group. And anytime you're using an upper and lower case, 99% of the time your I and your J are not going to group together because obviously they're spread apart outside of that spacing tolerance that we give. So all you got to do real quick is just go Control G, Control G. So we group those together. Now the other thing you always want to make sure you do when you're creating a sticky flock box or true type font, not true type font, but a sticky flock weed boxes around an alphabet, is make sure that they're all along a path right here or a grid line. So you can see I put a grid line down there, and our uppercase is ending right on that, and then our lowercase is ending right on that, with the lowercase letters like the G, J, P, Q all going down below it in the Y. All right, so couple different ways we can do this. Well, first thing I'm going to do is now I can change them all to one color because I know they're all grouped. Way that I can tell that they're all grouped perfect, I have 52 objects down here because I have an upper and lower case. And I'm going to show you first off just our regular style, where we're just going to create a box around all of them. So I got a 0.2 top to bottom margin. I got a 0.05 side margin. That means it's going to be real tight on the sides, and that's what we want it, so it spaces right when we're lining the boxes up. And then a gutter of 0.125, that's just your spacing in between each box. So watch how quick this is. I'm going to highlight the design right there, and then when I come over and I click on Create, I just hit Create and it's done. I mean, I couldn't even get my mouse back over here by the time it created all of these sticky flock boxes around the entire alphabet. So this alphabet is completely done and ready to cut. Now, if we wanted it to arrange all of this for us, we would have just said in here, okay, I'm using 12-inch sticky flock and I'm using, I don't know, 24 inches in length, and I want margins from the outside, and those are for your pinch rollers of, let's say, 0.5, a half an inch, because you lose a half an inch on each side for your pinch rollers. Okay, so easily do all of that as well. But this is where I'm going to show you something that I haven't seen before. And the cool thing about this is it's almost like you've created and that's why I said this is tutorial number 63, the Magic Weed non-true type font, almost true type font, TRW wizard style. And this is what I mean by almost true type font. So watch this. You can do this and you can create it and you can line them up and you can purchase some different font softwares that are out there. Some of the popular ones are right around $200, so it's not crazy. It's definitely not crazy, but you still got some work to do with it. Well, what you can do with this, if you're using a font and you just want to type out some different things and you just save it as this file right here to where they're grouped like that and in the line to be able to pull up, watch how awesome this is. So if I just highlight our font right there, so I just highlighted the entire font, okay? And then I say, you know what? I want to type out something in this font. Well, that doesn't make sense, Matt. Why would you type it out? The P's by itself, the Q's by itself, the O, the N. You can't type with that. It's not a true type font. It's just letters that you group together. Well, I can't, but the TRW Stone Wizard can. So watch. If I highlight the letters, so I have them all selected, you can see 52 objects at the bottom here, and I just come over here to our almost true type font area, and I just type out, let's say my last name. I'm going to type out Pasalo, okay? I just typed out uppercase V A S S A L L O, okay? So what do I want to do with that? Let's say I put a gutter of 0. That means there's going to be no spacing in the sticky flock boxes, and then I just hit create. Watch what happens. Boom. There you go. I just spelt out Pasalo and basically created a true type font from it. So yes, it's not really technically a true type font, but if you just have this font pulled up, so you could have 2 or 3 different fonts pulled up here, whichever one you have highlighted, you could just type whatever you want, and it's basically going to put exactly what you had down for you. Now, let's delete this. Like, well, Matt, I don't want boxes around it. That looks weird. Why would I want? Well, you can just come over here and say, okay, highlight, and I want Vassallo, and I create it, and there you go. Now I can highlight this design, and I can go, I don't know, I want that for SS16s, I want it SS6s, I want it SS10s. Doesn't matter what you want it for, you got your quick trigger buttons over here. 6, 10, 16, and you basically just created a true type font TRW style without having to purchase an extra program. So if you wanted to type out baseball, you just type out baseball, hit create, and it spells baseball with the spacing just like that. So you can use it for, because obviously once you have it spelt out here, then you can easily just move it into your file or your design or whatever you're working with. So very, very cool feature there that just it automates it all for you. So I mean, you're just typing it here. You're not having to like I've seen in some others where you grab the letter and you bring it down. So if I wanted to spell Vassallo, which any of them can do, you would grab the letter, pull it down, grab the A, pull it down, grab the S, pull it down. I would duplicate this S. I would grab the A again, so I would duplicate this A, and then I would go, and obviously you can see where I'm going, grab the rest of the letters, then I would go over here, I would align my objects, then I would highlight this, and I would go to 0 spacing, and then it would spell my Pasalo out. But why would you go through all of that if you could go to our Magic Weed and just type it out, and it's going to do it for you, and it's going to be basically like a font for you. So we were real excited as far as, again, with this feature, but again, obviously to create your sticky flock boxes, but then also the dual purpose of it, just highlight, type out whatever word you want, and it's going to go ahead and drop it perfectly for you. So hope this video helped you out. If you do have any questions regarding the TRW Stone Wizard, give us a call. The number's 941-755-1696. And we got a lot of awesome new features coming in, and some new ideas and some new features coming in here soon that we're going to start a new little thing that you guys will see. So I'll let you know on that, and if you're watching this video later, you'll know all about it. But hope this video helped you out. If you do have any questions, again, give us a call, 941-755-1696. This is Matt with the Rhinestoneworld.com, and you guys all have a wonderful day.